Hello. So this is my second time on live. Hello, Didi. Hello, Mahi's World. How's it going? I got some comments from people saying they missed the first live and that they were going to be here the next time. So let's see how many people show up. You can ask me questions and I want you to answer a few questions as well. Let's see if we can have more people join up, and then I'm gonna ask you the question and you can too. I'm pretty good. How about you, Mahi? Hello, Zakarie. Hello. Hello, Arti. How's it going? So when I first started my YouTube, I thought that I was gonna come live after 500 subscribers, but I ended up doing my first live after 5,000 subscribers. I didn't plan it. One day I just decided I wanted to go live and I announced it. So it's good. I'm good too. Your name? My name is Richa. Hi, Richie, Umesh. Hi, Umesh. So you want to tell me where you're from? Like all of you? Hi, Angel. Okay. Said hi. Unique lifestyle. Hello. Delhi. I'm from Jharkhand. Okay. The historical way. So yeah, okay. Ma'am, could you please give some best tip how I can improve my English at home? Are you married? No. Okay. How you can improve your English? You're so beautiful and looking bright, Angel. Is it? What was your education language in school and college? English. Yeah, some tips to improve at home would definitely include reading. I want you to start with 20 minutes of reading, if not 20 pages of reading in the morning. And then if you have a practice partner, that's going to help you a lot. If not, try talking to yourself. You can use AI tools. That's an option these days. And you have to keep two things fixed. First is reading for 20 minutes in the morning and then listen to something. And if you don't like listening to English commentary or podcasts, then you can watch cartoon shows in English. This is also really good. So a combination of these two things will be very good for you for the next 3 to 4 months, and then you'll have to add something new. So this will help you get started at least. Are you Indian? Yes, I am Indian. What is your home language? Like the language that I used to talk to my parents? Hindi it is. What is your name? Richa. Miss you not as many. Miss you not answer my question. I guess I did. If you are changing your specs, you will be looking like movie heroine. Jeez, man, you're trying to make me nervous or what? Are you Indian? Yes. Are you Muslim? No. I am preparing for a cabin crew interview, so could you help me? Could you tell me any tips to clear interviews, because they conduct interviews in English? Honestly, I do not know the format, but if you're asking for general tips, then you should start reading for whatever time you have left and start listening to some good content. And obviously, if there's any content available on the interview specifically, then you should definitely take a watch. What are you talking about right now? Now, is this your accent or you've made it up? Something in the middle. I would definitely, making it up is not the right way of putting it 100%, and you can tell by listening itself. But since you asked me this question, I've been talking to native speakers for a very long time, and I started talking to them. That's how I started speaking. and that gave me this accent actually, and I've maintained it. I've maintained it so far. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hi ma'am, where are you from? I'm from India. Are you South Indian? No, I'm North Indian. Hi ma'am, a new subscriber. Good. Why so many people asking me if I'm Muslim? I'm not Muslim, I'm a Hindu. Thanks ma'am. You speaking very stylish. Appreciate it. If I read daily children book, it's helped me to boost my English. Absolutely. Yes, it will. Children books are really good for beginners and even intermediate students. So you're doing good. Is your name Richie or Richa? My name's Richa. You got it. Hello, I'm from Nepal. Hello, Bhajan. How to improve accent through listening, and you have to stay focused on the accent of the speaker. So if you're watching a movie or a show, focus on the pronunciation and different sounds. After some time, you have to start focusing on the lips as well, like how they produce the sound. And also you can do the same thing when you search the pronunciation of a word. Go on Google, search the pronunciation, and see the graphic there. They'll show you the mouth details. It helps a lot. Oh, hello, Winfred. Winifred. Where do you live? India. Are you still studying? Yes. Mm-mm. Oh, you got some crazy people here. You know, internet, the internets, all kinds of people. They don't understand their place. How many English lessons did you learn? How many English lessons did I learn? I don't understand the question. Ma'am, what about your daily routine? I want to know, please. I've actually made a video on that, so I go in full detail if you want to know. But here's a brief picture. I try to read 20 pages from a book every morning, and I continue studying. In the afternoon, I get some listening. At night, I get some listening again. And in between, I get some reading. So I read twice a day, and I listen twice a day at least. That's my routine. I've actually uploaded a new video today. I don't know if you watched it. I do want you all to take a watch because I've gotten this question so many times. What are your favorite videos? What are your favorite YouTube channels for learning English? And I've made a video on it finally. Go and watch the video. You'll definitely benefit from it, I guarantee. Marvelous, God bless you. Joy Guru. Okay. All your colleagues have as good English as yours? Yeah. I don't know how to answer the question because I wouldn't say I have any colleagues. I work from home and that too quarter time. I don't have a full-time job, so I don't have any like real colleagues, people that who are my permanent colleagues. I'm studying English literature, but my speaking is not so good. What should I do? How many hours do you listen? Okay, so you have to start speaking to become a good speaker, right? And I know many people don't have speaking partners. First, you can hire a personal tutor if that's possible for you. Do a few lessons with them, get them to tell you a personalized plan. You know what I mean? You can stay consistent with them if you're seeing results because that's how you can keep yourself accountable. Other than that, if that's not a possibility for you, start talking to yourself and get as much listening as possible. After some time, you will have to add reading or writing. I suggest that you make a blend of speaking to yourself, reading a little, and listening as much as possible. Your speaking will improve. How many hours do you listen daily? I don't think I have a number on it. At least for an hour every day, I guess. How to make a habit of learning a new language? It's hard to stick with a new language learning. Are you saying English is a new language for you, Piyush? I'm an Afghan girl. Here in Afghanistan, girls are not allowed to go to school. Why? I can definitely not answer the question why, but I sympathize with you. This power glass not suits for you, is it? What can you do about it? My eyesight's bad, and I have to read your comments in order to answer the questions, right? So what would you want? You want me to wear my glasses, isn't it? Do you give one-to-one tuition? Love from Assam. Yes, I do. How are you? I'm good. Hey, bro, still trying hard to change my... I get it. Are you also working on your English yet? Tarun, are you still working on your English, or is accent the only thing? And also, were you asking this question to me? Because why are you referring to me as bro? Doesn't make sense, does it? Ma'am, I do BBA. Could you please tell me what is this field benefits? I have zero idea. Zero. I haven't done BBA. You're not asking the right person. Ma'am, what is the right way to improve pronunciation? Just like you, how did you improve pronunciation? By listening mostly. Now when I watch videos, I focus on people's body language, their accent, their facial expressions, their mouth movements, all of these things. But if you're only getting started, focus on listening. You can also watch subtitles. And if you want to listen to videos specifically for improving your pronunciation and accent, then you shouldn't keep the subtitles on. You know what I mean? Any YouTube video, blog, or a podcast, you understand everything there, do you? I don't get it. If you watched any video and understand everything there, mostly because I pick videos that fall in my interest. So yes, mostly. I might not understand a conversation between two experts on, NASA. Might not understand anything. For improving accent, I watch a few certain news channels, but should I listen to any particular anchor? No, I wouldn't have names for that. I don't have any names for news anchors who can help you improve your pronunciation. I've made a video only today, and those videos are really good for all of the things. Your pronunciation, accent, confidence, and just understanding how to speak good English. And guy, another issue, sometimes I can't understand some scenes in movies. Okay. Do you think it's something that I can help you with? Are you talking about the language aspect? Said hi. Hello, Devendra. Hello, Devendra. Ma'am, I do MBA. I'm in second semester. Give me some advice that this field had a scope. Again, I have zero idea. Why are you asking me this question? You're asking the wrong person. Barking up the wrong tree. Yes, ma'am, my linguistic is Hindi. Okay. And ma'am, what's your qualification? You said that you are currently studying. I am an honors graduate. I graduated last year. Said hi. Hi. Right now I'm focusing on your mouth movement. It's good. It's actually good. Should make it a habit. I can speak English, but I can't understand English because I have hearing problem. Are you talking about some medical condition? Aerobala. Is it Aerobala? Is it Aerobala? Are you talking about a medical condition? Oh, sorry, I said bro randomly. However, I asked you. I can't understand some scenes in movies. What can I do? No, I don't understand your question in the first place, Tarun. How do you think I can help you if you don't understand some movie scenes? Are you talking about the English in those movie scenes? Good evening, sister. Evening. Are you still come across some time when you don't know English word? 100%. Yes, Umesh. Yes. I still learn at least 5 to 6 new words every day. No. That's the wrong number. At least 10 words every day. But, not every day, but I learn it so often that it feels like I do every day. I can understand English, but I have never spoken in my life. I want to speak, but no one to speak here. Get it? Understand? What you have to do is try speaking to yourself. Use ChatGPT as your speaking buddy. Hire a professional to speak to you sometimes. Or you can actually also listen to English while reading. Read aloud. That's also one way of practicing, isn't it? How are you doing? Sagar, I'm doing good. Joining first time you live, and this is my second time, so it's fine. Is it right to listen only certain few anchor from a particular news channel to improving accent? I don't understand the question. You want to reframe it, please? Bookish Roy, I don't understand your question clearly. You want to reframe it? You're speaking like native speaker. Yeah, because of my accent. I could not understand some words in English. You could not understand? If you say you could not, you're talking about a one-time thing in the past. Do you want to say you do not understand? Like sometimes you don't understand some English words? Please clarify. Arabala. Hi, ma'am. Jeez, man. Which accent do you prepare? Did you mean prefer? My accent's mostly American. Not exactly American, though. How can I improve my English basics? Yes, if you want to talk about basics, then I want you to start with a little bit of grammar and mostly verbs and sentence structure. Focus on verbs. If you focus on verbs like the present form, the ing form, and the past forms, it will help you a lot. Other than that, I want you to listen to some simple English. Kids' books are good for you as well. Kids' videos are also good. Cartoon shows are good. And if none of that's working, then start watching your Hindi content or your content in your native tongue with English subtitles. You have to read continuously. I am following you since last month. Still don't know from which state you are. Okay, I am from India. I've actually talked about my state quite a few times. If you've been following me, you know. Thank you. Some books for beginners. I would say kids' books. And if you are like on a lower intermediate level, then you can definitely read the book, the most famous book of this era called Atomic Habits. That's good for you. Give it a try. If you don't understand it, then you wanna go for kid books. Are you studying in the US? No, I'm in India. I'm going to learn this language in 2025. Right on, right on. Somebody asked me what, like, flabbergasted? Alka Singh, what is flabbergasted? To be greatly surprised. I learn new vocabulary after a few days. I forget. Give me some tips. I understand you will have to revise. It happens to everybody. If you only listen to the vocabulary once and you expect to remember it all for a lifetime, it is too big of an expectation. So first up, you have to start thinking realistically, isn't it? What is your name? Mahi, yes. So whenever you learn new vocabulary, obviously try to take notes. If you want to take WhatsApp notes, that's okay. Paper notes, definitely better than that. And then you have to revise as many times as possible. This is what I ask my students to do. Revise our WhatsApp chat twice a day. Just scroll through it quickly, just run an eye. Other than that, I want you to know whenever you listen to a new word and you want to add it to your vocabulary bank, you should know where exactly you're going to use it. So when you attach purpose to it, it becomes much easier. Yes, I can understand English easily without the subtitles for some times. I can understand some scenes in movies. What can I do? And obviously, I'm asking about English movies, not Hindi. If you don't understand the scenes, then you might have to focus more on the context. Hi, said hi, what's your size? This is the single most terrible question to ask somebody on a live. What is up? Talking to people. How would you give preference in an ascending order, reading, writing to get speaking benefits? You want to tell me your level? It depends on your level mostly, but definitely listening goes on top if that's a possibility for you. I meant speaking goes on top if that's a possibility for you. If you don't have a speaking partner, then listening goes on top. I can speak English with American accent a little bit. I learned through watching your videos. Or there is a show called Modern Family. All I want to say is thank you. to make this kind of video. Appreciate it. I mean, your English is air, like some words you can hear the accent. I mean, your English is like air. I don't get it. User MC username. Why do you guys come up with crazy names? I don't understand. Maybe there's a reason that obviously I don't know. Why do you prefer American? Can't you start with British? Why should I prefer British? Can you give me one rational reason? Kidding. I started with the American accent, Alka, so it's part of me. I have a doubt. You're from which state? Did I want to learn how I can attend your classes? And check the link in my description. I can speak English almost. Can I able to speak with English with American accent exactly like you within the next 6 months? What strategies to follow? The next 6 months, I cannot guarantee, depends on your consistency, but definitely you can see some big changes in the way you speak. My top tips are obviously make listening a part of your routine and don't skip it. Don't skip the routine. Keep listening to the American accent and only listen to the American accent for the next few months for your brain to familiarize with the sounds, and so it does not end up making a mixture. Because if you listen to all sorts of accents, what your brain does, it makes a farrago of the accent, so you wouldn't sound exactly American or exactly British. If that's okay with you, cool. But if you want to speak with a pure American accent, then you only should watch American content for the next few months at least. If I were you, I'd work on the D's and its T's pronunciation. Okay. 0 to 100% English learning process. What does that mean? Kitchen words. I guess there's a bunch of resources out there teaching you kitchen words. How can I learn English from you? Do you mean one-on-one lessons? How to focus while listening to podcasts to gain maximum benefit. Watch the video alongside. That helps. Is listening any news channel randomly gonna help me gain the American accent? Randomly? No. No. How long you're speaking with the US accent? Over 6 years. I'd say 10 years, but I wasn't good at the beginning for obvious reasons, so let's say 6. Do you speak English in front of your family? Mom? No, never. Thank you. Yeah, from Hi, pre-unfiltered. Hello. Hello. I have a bully. What do you think I should do about it? I can't help you with that. Where are you from? Where are you from? I'm in India. Okay, we're gonna talk for the next 10 minutes, and after that, I have a lesson. I have a lesson at 6 actually, but I have to finish some work before that, so I'm here for the next 10 minutes. If you have any questions, you want to tell me what levels you guys are on. Hi, I'm Julie from Spain. Hello, Julie. Guys, please tell me your levels. Make a video about intermediate English learning. I guess I shouldn't need to make a separate video on that. If you watch my videos, you'll gain plenty of insight on how to go from the intermediate level to the advanced level, Piyush. Zindagi mein kya banna chahte ho? Okay, I guess this is the first time speaking Hindi in front of my YouTube audience, which help more to listen Indian English news channel or US and UK. Depends on you. If you want to gain an accent, you should definitely listen to that accent more often than not. If you don't want to get an accent, you just want to work on your English in general, then doesn't matter. Just the content should be good, obviously. B1, B2. Okay, I'm a beginner. Give me some tips. Start listening. Make it a part of your routine. Listen to something before bed. Intermediate, what I should do. Depends on your improvement areas. But again, same advice. You have to start reading a little. In the morning, start your day with 20 minutes of reading. B1, mine's C1, good. Strawberry. I can learn grammar. You can learn grammar? You don't like it or what? So what do you think about grammar? It's important. Where to begin? It is absolutely important. Where to begin? Begin with verb forms. Honestly, the best way to learn English is to go to the country you're trying to learn. That goes without saying, I guess. I can speak in American accent only 1-2 minutes. After that, my original Indian accent comes out. So what to do? Do you really want to speak with an American accent? Is that a passion of yours? Do it 3 weeks and you'll see plenty of improvements. Plenty of improvement. How do I use advanced vocabulary while communicating to others? I remembered, but wasn't able to use it while communicating. Again, you have to know where you're going to use those advanced vocabulary words. Get it? When you learn them, try to decide at that time what you're going to do with those words. And also you have to be sure of the pronunciation. Many people know a lot of good words, but they aren't able to use it confidently because they're not sure of the pronunciation. Pronunciation shouldn't be something holding you back. Alrighty, so most of the people who answered are somewhere between B1 and B2. Would anybody say that they are on a C2 level? Advanced vocabulary communicating. On your YouTube, there are many English teaching channels, but decide which one is good. On YouTube, there are many English teaching channels. How to decide which one is good? Okay, let's say mine's the best. Contraction words makes me struggle while speaking. I forget. Yes, it happens. It happens. You have to get used to it. You have to practice speaking it and also listening to the contractions. And that is why I say whenever you listen to a podcast or watch something in English, focus on the sounds, not just the words, and see how people, like how native speakers merge the sounds. Connected speech it is, okay? You have to know how to use connected speech to speak smoothly. Otherwise, you're going to speak in chunks, which doesn't sound so good. And please make a video on perfect tenses. Please, okay? Speaking American accent is my passion. I want to speak like you. Alrighty, get started with some American content on a daily basis. Listen to it as much as possible, and I've also made a video on that. If you're interested, you can go take a watch. Only listen to Bookish Roy, only listen to the American accent for the next 3 months. Okay? Only the American accent. And for that, you have to be able to understand the accent. If you don't understand the accent, then it's going to be hard. So work on the pre-step first. Perfect tense in detail, please. Okay, perfect tense. Sound like native while speaking. Get it? Is American accent give you advantages over others? In what sense? How to speak English? Yeah, that's actually the best question to ask, how to speak English. Arjun, that is a very broad question. How do you want me to answer it? You want to give me some more details about you? What level do you think you're on? Okay, again, would anybody say they're on the C2 level? Ma'am, I'm half from India and I hail from India. Jeez. Ma'am, I hail from India and I'm facing problem translating from Hindi language is. I get it. You get it. You have to get get rid of it. If you keep translating, it's going to be very difficult. So you have to learn to think in English directly. Not so easy, but there are definitely some methods you can use to do it. Can you say name AXA? AXA it is. AXA. C1 level. Okay. Again, would anybody say they have the C2 level? Your American accents inspire me. Jeez, man. Some people just crazy people, you know. Internet has some crazy people. Hi, Richa. A challenge for you. Can you speak in the Indian accent right now? Yes, I can speak in the Indian accent. My accent is a mixture, if you can hear that. Don't you hear it's a mixture? Can you speak in the Indian accent right now? Hear it? This is my Indian accent. You'll hear some American pronunciation because I worked on it a lot. So you'll still hear the R after the vowels. You're beautiful. Okay. Thank you. Of course, modal verbs with the usage. Okay, how to get rid of these problems in translating. It's a long process, but you can start with listening. Start listening to good English on a daily basis. How can I speak like you? You speak the American accent. I guess, you know, I'm answering that question continuously, Loki. Come on. Hello, sister. Hey, Batman. Batman or Batman? One man. I'm trying hard to get C1 level. C2 is far away right now. Okay. There's really not Hindi on chat. First Indian girl I see speak English, not Hindi on chat. You talking about me or what? Because I'm not speaking on chat. American newspaper versus American novels. I've never read an American newspaper. I've read some articles from it, but not the newspaper. American novels? I would say neither, because I don't really like novels as much. Can you make a video on how to pronounce R in the American accent a little bit? Yeah, sure. I guess I've already made a video on it. You can go watch. I'll try to make a more detailed one though. Slumdog Gaming. Go. Hello from Pakistan. Hello, Ayaz. How can I speak confidently in the presentations? Confidence is a byproduct, so you have to be self-assured. You have to know your stuff, and you have to have some experience. That means accumulating the practice. Once you get to that level, confidence is natural. You know what I mean? So are you working, not working like full-time? No, I don't work full-time. Present perfect modal verbs with all the possible uses. Please make video on it. I get it, Lakshya, I get it. Okay. From Gujarat, hope you remember me asking for a convert, but declined very politely by saying tight schedule, but I'm good here. It would be great if I can have one. Could you please resend me your email? Who are you again? Confidence Corner. You resend me your email? Are you Bengali? No, but I understand Bengali. Can I speak in English in 20 days? No. Depends on what you're starting from. If you can already speak some English, I guess then you wouldn't have asked me this question. So if you are on an O level, then it's not possible to speak in English in 20 days. You can start speaking some sentences, some phrases. Yeah, that's possible, but not complete, like having conversations. Have you read Hindu newspaper or anymore to improve English? Let me know. How did you improve your English like native accent? I used to read the Hindu, but they have the repetitive news pieces day after day, month after month, so I stopped. And I did a lot of things to speak English comfortably. Who are Indian famous personality? Who are Indian famous personality you like their English speaking? Shashi Tharoor. How many long you are in us? I don't get it. How to work on the accent. You have to focus on the accent when you watch a video, right? You have to focus on the sounds. And whenever you hear a new sound while watching a movie or a YouTube video, listen to it again. Okay? Go back, listen to it a few times. Currently doing the third process of speaking activities, but I'm continually doing the same mistake. Can I what kind of mistakes are you making? Prince Universe Gaming. What would you prefer for improving English, reading newspaper or novels? Novels. Can you tell us your video on learning English, like to think in English and reading? You are in luck, Lakshay, because I made a video on the same topic this morning. You can go give it a watch. I talk about my most favorite 5 videos on YouTube to learn and improve English. They're really great videos, different conversations, and one of them is a speech that you'll really like. You know, Great Kali. Jeez, yes. Grammar mistakes. Okay, if you're making grammar mistakes, then you'll have to identify the kind of mistakes that you're making, because grammar is an umbrella subject, isn't it? It's harder to be consistent rather than learning English. Yes, it's not easy to be consistent, not gonna lie. Love from India. Okay, I guess I gotta exit now. Do you teach online? Yes, I do. Do you think after Rise, the ChatGPT, English teachers still able to hold the demand 5 years down the line as of now? I guess so. Yes. Yes, will still be relevant. You are in US and you teach English. You are in US or you are in us? And you teach English. Are you work for immigration? No. Are you work for immigration? You want to clarify what you meant there? How can I join your English class from India? Check my description. Hi, Richa. How are you? Good, Rina. How about you? Where are you from? I'm from India. Okay, I guess we had a great chat again. I'll do another live session in a fortnight, I guess, or maybe a week. I'm gonna have to exit now. Cannot stay any longer. Got a lesson in 20 minutes. Alrighty. I understand you have questions, and if you think you really need your question answered, you can send me an Insta DM. That's the thing that we can do, because the time's up for me now. Okay. Bye. Good chat. I'll talk to you guys again. Bye. I don't reside outside India. I'm in India. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate your time. And let me tell you, you are a lovely audience. I gotta go. Bye.